Hi guys, I'm Shmi and we're at the 2015 IAA where Bentley have introduced the Bentayga, their entry to the SUV market. A pretty exciting car. So I'm going to be joined by Peter Guest here, the project leader of this car, to tell us a little bit more about it. So thank you for speaking with me.
Sure, no problem.
Where did this all start?
Well, it started about 4 years ago. It started with a vision to expand the Bentley business into new markets, into new opportunities, and what quickly became very clear was that the luxury SUV market was a niche that was waiting to be filled. So we really had the brief from our chairman, Mr. Derheimer, to explore the opportunities of a super luxury SUV. What would that car be? How would we approach it? So from that brief, we produced the original concept car that we showed at Geneva back in 2012, early 2012, and that car was quite a dramatic concept, made quite a statement at that point in time. It's quite polarising in its reception in terms of the design language, but what was very clear from that showing was that the idea of a luxury Bentley SUV was the right way to go, and so we took that opportunity, took that feedback, and produced the car that you can actually see today.
Yes, and as we sort of head round slightly, just taking a look around the car, you can see some very sort of typically Bentley styling cues, I suppose.
So what you've got is a very, very strong, very powerful design language. Bentley is about luxury, but it's about power, it's about performance, and it's about a very upright Bentley grille, the twin round lamps, but with a new design twist, an updated twist, full LED lamp with an outboard lamp that's got an interesting design feature, which actually doubles as the washer jet for the inboard lamp. What you also see in the front end of the car is pretty cleverly hidden. It's all the driver assistance aids that we've got that really bring us forward in technology terms. So you've got the radars for the automatic cruise control. You've got the top view camera, you've got the night vision camera, and you've also got additional cameras in the windscreen that all help with the driver assistance systems. So we've got head-up display, we've got night vision, we've got full follow to stop automatic cruise control, we've got lane assist, we've got lane departure warning, and we've got safety assist as well. So the car will intervene if it needs to in the event of avoiding an accident, things like that, low speed with pedestrians, high speed with other vehicles.
Well, from a technology point of view, it sounds incredibly advanced.
It is. This really is. This is state of the art. This is the most technologically advanced SUV on the road today.
From the engine point of view, what are we starting with?
So this is an all-new 12-cylinder, 6-litre engine with 608 PS and 900 Newton meters of torque. So, as I said, this is a very powerful car.
Yeah,
this is really, it's a combination of luxury, as you would expect from a Bentley, utility, but done in a Bentley way, and we'll show you some of those features that really bring that home in a few minutes. But it's also about performance. As with any Bentley, it's about the ultimate in performance, and this is really, from the performance point of view, a super sports car. It really also has some very advanced chassis technology systems. We're the first to have a 48-volt active anti-roll system that helps with high-speed cornering, high-speed stability, but also helps with low-speed ride and helps with off-road performance. So this car really can handle very sporty driving, very luxurious, very refined driving in towns and cities, or off-road driving. This car will really take you wherever you want it to go.
Sounds like it's designed for all areas.
Yeah, absolutely.
And to do it in style. It's from a styling point of view, I love the sort of the sort of set-outs and visual sort of cues that are very familiar.
Yeah.
Bentley.
And that was part of the challenge, really, is how do you apply what is a Bentley design language that's appropriate to an SUV. It's a much bigger car. It's obviously taller, more upright, but nonetheless we wanted a very dynamic car. We wanted a dynamic shape, a sporty shape, but also that gives you a real sort of statement and stance on the road, and gives you that command driving position that you would expect from an SUV. So we think we've just about hit that package.
For sure. It's definitely clearly available with very high specifications, or lots of carbon fibre options.
Yeah, so this actually is some of the additional features that we've got available from the car at the launch. So this car actually includes the carbon fibre body styling package, which further enhances the on-road performance at high speed. This car's done a lot of laps of the Nürburgring, just proving out that the aerodynamic performance of this car really is absolutely superb. It's got 22-inch wheels. We have 3 different wheel sizes. We have a 20-inch, a 21-inch, and a 22-inch. But it really adds to the character and the stance of the car. If you look at one of the options we've got, it's the deploying seal step just to help you get in the car. And inside the car, it's a more contemporary interpretation of what we would consider to be a classic sort of Bentley luxury. All the materials you would expect of a Bentley, 15 hides used in its interior, but things like the contrast stitching done in a more modern way. And we've also got the quilting on the seat bolsters, which is a new departure. Full 22-way adjustable seats, cooled and heated with adjustable bolsters. And then inside the car, although this is a very technologically advanced car, we tried to make the driver interface as user-friendly as you possibly can. Because a big part of luxury is all about ease of use, so that it doesn't overwhelm you with the technology. The technology is there, but the car will take care of it so that you don't have to. If you want to go into it and control every aspect of this car, you can through the central MMI, the man machine interface, which it's an 8-inch screen, but behind it is a 60-gigabyte hard drive, and we've got over 100 separate ECUs in this car that control all the different functions of the car. So technologically, under the skin, it's very advanced, but when you sit in this interior, it's every much the sort of Bentley luxury that you would expect.
I was going to say it's a sort of very distinctly Bentley premium interior.
Yeah,
fit and finish, nice wood trims.
Well, one thing we've also done, which is important because of the SUV utility in the SUV, is we've incorporated a lot of very clever storage in this car. It's not immediately obvious how much that you can actually stow in this car. For example, in the door pockets, you can actually stow a 1 litre bottle or a wine bottle.
Okay.
And
wine bottle in the door. I'm not sure that's the best.
Well, it's
works.
It's perfectly safe. You know, if you want somewhere to put it, we've got some even better stuff with the picnic stuff in the back. But it's about luxury, but it's also about luxury utility and usability to suit a luxury lifestyle, modern lifestyle, and all those things that you might want to do with a car like this, the places you want to go, and the things you want to carry with you, and the people you want to take with you on that journey.
Yes. On which note, should we just have a quick look in the back as well?
So in the back, we've got a 10-inch removable tablet. So this is a tablet that can stand alone. So it's an Android-based system, full 4G Wi-Fi compatibility. You can also interface with the vehicle so that you can program the satellite navigation or whatever you want to do from the rear of the car. But you can also take it away with you. If you're halfway through watching a movie or anything like that, you can unclip it and just take it away and use it as a tablet on its own if you want to do so. But it's linked to the vehicle, it's controlled with the vehicle, but it's also a standalone tablet.
Right. And this is clearly a 4-seat setup.
Yeah. So we have a number of different seating configurations. We have the 4-seat with the fully individually adjustable rear seats. We have a 5-seat which has folding squabs for additional load access. We will also, in the life cycle of the car, we will be bringing out a 7-seat version as well, so that the third row of seats, which are really for maybe children up to the age of 11 or something like that. So a real family-oriented car as well as a luxury car, and as I said, to enhance that usability thing that we're really keen on with this car.
Can we just jump and have a look into the boot space?
Right, do you want to look at the other one?
Well, should we let's have a quick look in this car, just so we can see what it's like a standard boot. And then we're going to head over and have a look at that car.
Yeah.
So here we've got the fitted luggage set.
So yeah, this is one of the options that we have, beautifully matched fitted luggage set. What you'll see is the rails in the boot. So we have a number of different lifestyle options that we can offer with this car. Things like a gun carriage if you're into shooting, things like a stowage box if you're into scuba diving or anything like that, or if you want to store your Wellington boots. We also have various other different options, dog guards and things like that. We have a through load, so you can put your skis inside the car if you don't want to put them on the roof rack. We have other options as well.
This is probably a pretty perfect car for taking on a drive down to a ski resort.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much where we would describe this car to be. You imagine you want a weekend break in in the Alps, you know, this is perfect. Take your luggage, take your skis, take your friends, and go and have a great weekend. And this car will get you there in supreme comfort and supreme luxury. And when you're there, it'll really handle the whatever conditions you throw at it. This is the car to do that job.
Brilliant. Well, let's close this up for the moment. So lock it and go and have a look in the rear of the other car.
One of the things that we're really excited about with this car is really a new solution to a problem. Is if you look at most luxury SUVs or premium SUVs, they have a split tailgate. One of the things that gives you is that gives you the advantage to sit on it if you want a picnic or anything like that, but it also gives you huge disadvantages. If you've got a tailgate that's open to here, you can't reach the front of the boot to get anything out. And it also very much constrains the style of the rear of the car. And this being a Bentley, we wanted it to be a beautiful car, we wanted it to be a sculpture. So we really decided we couldn't do a split tailgate, but we wanted the features of a split tailgate. So what we introduced is a new concept called the event seat. So this slides backwards and forwards in the boot, and then it folds down. So now you've got whatever you need for a picnic or anything like that. And we've also got the Mulliner hamper, which is an additional feature that we can offer, which contains a cool compartment for the champagne, and we have some beautiful bespoke glasses that have got the Bentley logo in the base.
This is truly beautiful. It's a work of art.
And then in the middle there, we've got the other accessories you'd want with a picnic, and then food and a rug as well. So this really represents just one of the many different ideas that we have for how what utility means in a luxury context. You can imagine at Ascot or an event or something like that, you're at a picnic and you pull up, you've got something like this that really adds to the luxury experience.
For sure, this is a beautiful item. So I'd just like to go around and jump into the driver's seat. Okay, so back here, step in. Yeah, so you can see immediately greeted by all sorts of familiarities of the interior.
Yeah, and we want it to be instantly recognisable as a Bentley. You'll see that we've got the analog dials. All our research tells us that it's the most aesthetically beautiful solution, really, but it's also very functional. It works very well. It's instantly identifiable what speed you're doing. But in the central display, we have a full digital display which will carry all the driver information you need, so you can have it configured so that it gives you the navigation details, all the vehicle computer specifics. We also have a number of the other advanced driver controls, but again, they're all discreet and well hidden, and they're just you just switch them on and the car will take care of itself for as long as you need it to. So the head-up display is very nicely integrated. It's not immediately obvious the technology is there, but it is. We have the controls for the night vision, for the lane departure warning, for the full automatic cruise control, follows to stop cruise control. So once these things are set and once they're on, the car will really intervene as much or as little as you want it to. It's really up to you.
I noticed also above me is a full sort of panoramic roof.
Yeah, full panoramic roof. Again, it adds to the sense of space and the sense of luxury inside the car, particularly when you're in the rear of the car. It's a wonderful place to be.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much. I'm going to step back out. Nice sound system in here too, I'm sure.
Yeah, we've got three different options for the sound system. This is the name system. So this is the really the ultimate in performance. This is 1,950 watts of power. I think it's 20 speakers inside the car, and it gives an absolute, full, a real audiophile's level of performance. And Name is a very bespoke, high-end brand that we've been partnered with for some time now, and they help us develop these sound systems. And the performance of the sound system is absolutely amazing. It's spellbinding when you hear it in the full extent of its capability.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for that introduction to Bentayga.
You're very welcome.
Looks like a pretty impressive car to me.
Thank you.
Look forward to maybe some opportunity in the future to have a go with one. But brilliant. Oh, and a soft closed doors.
Okay. Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, everyone, hope you enjoyed that look there at the Bentayga here at the launch at the 2015 IAA. That's it for now, though. Hopefully there'll be more videos with that car in the future, so make sure you're subscribed, check them all out, and I'll catch up with you again very soon. Cheers. Lamborghini Huracan LP610-4 Spider. Now this is a soft top.
If you look right here, you can see that the horseshoe is actually a floating element that holds the front wing in place.
Electric Mission E. This is a 300-mile range, 600...